Hey everyone, Alicia here from Stretch It App, and on today's episode of Stretch It Fundamentals, we cover why you might be experiencing low back pain while training your front splits. The challenge of people encountering low back pain when training front splits can be addressed by zeroing in on the pelvis position, the pelvic position in a low lunge. If we enter a low lunge position, sometimes if you have a super flexible low back, you don't have to tilt your pelvis much at all to lift your chest, right? But if we're looking to target properly the hip flexors and also the quadriceps at some capacity, we want to be able to tilt the pelvis even though it's low. In this way, you're able to better target your hip flexors, which will have direct carryover into your front splits, especially if you're training them to be square, which is advisable if you want to progress to back bending while in a front split. Because if you try to split and you're unable to lift your chest, even here, because I'm not fully utilizing my back hip flexor, being able to place more weight on the back hip, even if you're off the floor, will enable you to feel less in your low spine, and then you're able to fully utilize your back hip extension, which will help your pelvis stay square in splits and will also help to improve increasing your psoas flexibility. And if you have trouble feeling your psoas in a low lunge, instead of dropping your hip low, bringing up higher, place your hands on your hip, and you could place a padding on your back knee for more support so it's comfier. Try to push your hip forward and pull your navel back. In this way, in this posterior tilt, you're better able to target your hip flexor or your psoas muscle, which you would like to do, preferably in your front split training. And even if dropping your hip lower, try to keep that posterior tilt as best as you can so you can keep the stretch in your hip flexor and not have to fully rely on your low back, especially if you're trying to keep your torso upright, whether it's in a low lunge or in a full front split. And if you wanted to progress to back bends while in front split, it is a lot better to be in this upright position with the full split position so you can get further back closer to the foot behind you. If you would like to improve your flexibility, make sure to check out our classes on our Stretch It app. You can find link down below in the description box. And if you want to see more videos like this on YouTube, make sure to like the video and subscribe to our channel.